Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you know who I am the one and only. Nice to meet you. Thank you for clicking on my video. I appreciate you being here, and I'm a burrito. So guys, if you haven't worked at Amazon or you worked at Amazon, I'm gonna talk about the biggest reasons why most delivery drivers quit. I don't know if I've gone over this before. Maybe I have. Let me know if I did in the comments below. But today's topic, the biggest reasons Amazon delivery drivers quit.
Oh, that's hot.
The first reason why Amazon delivery drivers quit is because training. When the driver gets off of training and they get to delivering for the first time, they feel lost, they feel confused, they feel like whatever they went through in training doesn't apply to what they are doing physically. Sometimes they feel confused, sometimes they feel lost, sometimes they feel like what the heck is going on? Hey, what's going on? They feel so confused because whatever they go through in training, it has a little bit to do with what they're physically doing at work. For example, the flex app. During training, they didn't really go over it so much, and when the driver's out there, they don't know how to navigate the flex app. This is the reason why I started talking about Amazon on my channel, because I felt that my drivers felt so confused when they were on their first day. They felt lost, they felt confused, they didn't know how to work the flex app, they didn't know what was going on. And the reason I made this channel is to help the people who are first starting off with Amazon and teach them how to navigate flex a little bit more. So if you're planning to work at Amazon and feel a little bit lost while delivering, or want to get some confidence before you start working, I recommend watching my other videos to teach you a little bit more. I tell everybody, watching YouTube videos probably helps you a lot more than the actual training. First day of training, you'll do videos and you'll go through a series of videos and you'll do quizzes after each video. And then the second day training is basically just a driving test. It's pretty simple as long as you pay attention to the videos. For some reason, whatever people do in the Amazon training doesn't really transfer over to what they're physically going to be doing and their real work. So I made this channel for you guys, so I hope you enjoy, and I hope it helps you out a lot, guys. Especially if you're gonna start Amazon, work at Amazon, or thinking about working at Amazon. My videos are gonna help you a lot. Helped a lot of people out, and it makes me really happy to help the people that feel lost or confused. So go ahead and check out the other videos, guys. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, hit that bell notification button. That way, if I ever have any news for you guys about Amazon or any training stuff, you guys can be the first ones to watch it, the first ones to leave a comment. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to leave your questions down in the comments below so I can answer it for you. Next reason why Amazon delivery drivers quit. Second reason why most Amazon delivery drivers quit, guys, is because they feel overwhelmed. Not all DSPs do this. Not every DSP is the same. I tell everybody, not every DSP is the same. Not every DSP does this. But some DSPs, once you're out of Amazon training, like I said earlier, it doesn't really help you much. They throw you straight into a full delivery. They don't do nursery route, which nursery route is a build up over time. For example, you'll be doing 60%, then 70, then 80, then 90, and all the way, and work your way up to 100% of a route. Some DSPs just throw you in there and you'll start delivering 200 packages, 300 packages, 120 stops, 200 stops, and they just throw you in there. That's one of the big reasons why a lot of people quit, because they're just thrown in there, no guidance. The Amazon training doesn't help them at all, and people just feel overwhelmed. They feel like, man, I can't do this, I don't know how to do this, or this is way too much and I can't do it. So they quit and they decide it's not for them. They feel lost, confused. Nobody taught them anything. Nobody taught them how to use Flex. Nobody taught them how to organize their van. Nobody taught them how to go through the station or what to do at the station, and they just throw them in there, basically throw them into the sharks. It's either swim or sink, and they feel overwhelmed, and that makes them want to quit. Reason number 3, they feel pressured by the DSP. Meaning, they've only been working there a week and the DSP expects them to be able to deliver 300 packages, 350 packages, 200 stops, 213 stops, 220 stops, and they just feel so much stress on their shoulders. I know some people that have left comments before like, hey, I want to do better, but there's nobody here to show me what to do. And I try to answer those questions that they have the best as possible, because I really want you guys to succeed. I really want you guys to feel like you're not overwhelmed. So if you can, guys, watch my videos. They're gonna help you out, trust me, because I want you guys not to feel so lost and confused. Some DSPs don't care. They think that you're just gonna get it, like you're just gonna know what to do as soon as you jump into that van. And it's not like that. So some people feel like the DSPs don't care. They're just rushing them all the time. They didn't even help them get ready. So they just feel, like I said earlier, overwhelmed. They feel like it's so much but nobody taught them anything, and they feel confused, they feel lost, and it just makes them want to quit. The DSP's pressuring them, and they are new, a week into the job, 2 weeks into the job, and they're barely getting the hang of things. 3 weeks into the job, they're barely getting their own groove into the things, and it just makes it so much harder on them when the DSP's pushing them. If you don't finish faster, you're gonna get fired. Basically, it's what they're doing. They're like putting them against a rock in a hard place. So that's one other reason why a lot of delivery drivers quit. Another reason why delivery drivers quit is because they think it's easier than it is.
There's a famous quote by Oscar Gamble that says, "They don't think it be like it is, but it do."
Yes, you're just delivering. Yes, you're just going to a house and delivering the package. But people think it's super easy to do that. Nope. It gets tough, guys. You have to go up and down stairs, run from animals sometimes. You have to run to the front door, run back to your van, get in and out of your van about 150 times, maybe 300 times a day. You have to go to the back of your van, organize your packages. You have to load your packages up. You have to work in the rain. You have to work in the weather. You have to work in the heat. You have to work in all of that. The walking is what gets most people. The walking. That you think it's easy and it's just so much walking. People are like, I can't do this. My legs can't hold up. And it does happen, guys, especially if you're out of shape. So if you're out of shape thinking about doing this job, start walking outside, start doing some type of exercise. Because if you're sitting on your couch all day, not preparing to do this job, you are gonna fail, guys. And it sucks, but it is true. If you're not ready to walk and your legs are gonna start hurting, you're not gonna wanna do the job at all. So people think that this job, it's easier than it looks. Yes, it's straightforward. You're going to a house and you're delivering, but it's so much more than that. You have to make sure you look at the weather, because if you don't, you can mess up your whole day. Let's say you woke up, it was nice and warm, and then at 3 o'clock it starts raining. You're gonna be wet all day. You're gonna be going up and down stairs a lot. You're gonna get lost. You're gonna get confused. You're not gonna know where the location is at, and it just gets so frustrating. So guys, if you want a big tip when it comes to this, be more fit. That will help you a lot in the long run. That's a big reason why people quit, because they think it's easier than it looks. Amazon delivery drivers, let them know, man, down below. Let them know that the job is a simple job, but it's not as easy as you think it is. Let them know. Let them down in the comments below, guys. Another reason, apartment. That's all I have to say. Apartments. Thumbs up if you agree. You'll know why one day if you decide to work here. Some people cannot handle the weather. When it's cold, it gets cold and your hands are freezing, your face is cold. The masks are helping right now because of the COVID stuff. The masks are helping, but your hands get super duper cold, and if you don't bring a proper attire, you're gonna be cold all day. Some people cannot handle the heat. When it gets hot, especially in Texas and Arizona, oh man, it gets hot. And if you cannot handle the heat and you're not drinking a lot of water, you might pass out. A lot of people cannot handle the weather, the elements. It's raining too much, it's too cold, it's too hot. They can't handle working outside. They have to be in an AC controlled environment. You'll have AC and heater, but that'll be only in your van. Once you step off the van, you do not have AC or a heater. So that's another reason why people quit. The elements, they can't handle them. So if you can't handle the outside and what the outside brings along with it, then you're not gonna be able to work here, guys. Being honest. Another reason why people quit a lot is because of protection. Amazon delivery drivers are not allowed to take weapons with them. They're not to take knives, not even pocket knives, not allowed to take pepper spray. You can't take like any form of canes or bats or anything. You have no form of protection. In the training, all they said was if there was a dog chasing you, put a box between you and the dog. That's pretty much I got on my training. Let me know what they told you to do in your training, guys. But yeah, they said put the box between you and the dog. That's all they gave us. Luckily, some DSPs do give their delivery drivers tasers, which are dog tasers, but the dog tasers don't tase the dog. It releases a high-pitched frequency that's supposed to distract the dog or like confuse them for a second, but it does not stop them. It's just like, oh, what was that? And then they can start chasing you. Some DSPs do care about their drivers and they try to help, so they give them tasers. Some DSPs don't have anything, but Amazon doesn't allow weapons, guys. Some people might carry their own protection, but that can get you in trouble. That can probably get you fired if Amazon found out. You're not allowed protection, and some people don't feel safe out there when driving. I know some places are worse than others, so the people that work in the worst areas feel unprotected and they feel unsafe and they feel like they need to take some type of protection, but they can't because Amazon doesn't allow it. And that's one of the reasons why some people quit, because where they work, it's dangerous and they feel like they have nothing to protect them. So that's another reason why people quit. They look like Jesus. Quesadilla man, burrito man. Give me a good name, guys. Leave in the comments below. What's a good name for me? Looking like this, like a hot tortilla. Another reason why people quit is because times like this, at the end of peak season, routes might decline. Not every location declines, but a lot of places do. A lot of DSPs get their routes cut in half or more. And yes, a lot of people feel like there's not enough work. They wish they had more work, and they get to work and there's not a route for them, so they have to get sent home. So that's another reason why people quit, because they feel like they show up to work and they never get a route, or they show up to work and there's not a route available for them, and they just get so frustrated because they go to work wanting to work and then they can't work because there's not enough routes. So that happens sometimes, mostly through at the end of peak season. It's gonna happen a lot more throughout the year. It might happen a couple times, but mostly at the end of peak season is when routes decline the most and people can't work as much. That happens, and that's the reason why people quit and look for other jobs. You like my tortilla blanket? The reason I'm using it is because I don't believe in the heater. Heater costs a lot of money to use, so I don't got that money. But one day I'll be able to turn on the heater, guys. If you subscribe and help me, I'll be able to turn on the heater. Please help a brother out. Another big reason why people quit is because they feel like they're working too much. They don't feel respected. They feel like they get overworked and not paid enough. And I feel like delivery drivers should get paid a little bit more. But as I know now, it's not gonna happen. If you're gonna still making $15 an hour, depending on where you work or where you live, you'll get paid a little bit more. I know people that drive the step vans get paid a little bit more, but still feel like they're not making enough money, especially not to make ends meet. Unappreciated, overworked, and some DSPs just don't care, and it's all about the DSP and they don't care about the driver. So if you want to run a good DSP, guys, as talking to the owners here, if you guys want to run a DSP, respect your drivers. Try to find out what you can do to help them. When they come out of training, try to give them a little bit more tips. Try to help them out, because the training, like I said, is not the best training in the world. I recommend going to YouTube. DSP owners, if you want to give them my YouTube channel, give it to them, because it's gonna help them a lot more than the training. But yeah, that's the reason why most people quit. If I'm lying, let me know. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below, guys. If you think what I said is true, if you think what I said is not true, if you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, let me know down in the comments below. I want to know your thoughts, your opinions, what you think. Why do most people quit? I want to know your thoughts. I want to know how you feel. Explain yourself, express yourself down in the comments below, and let me know what you think. And if you're about to start Amazon training, or you just want to get a laugh or something like that, go check out these videos right here. They're gonna help you out in both areas. Call me Tortilla Boy, no, Tortilla Man. You hear that voice? That's a Tortilla Man's voice. They're gonna call me the Great Quesadilla.